vloggles. So this is actually my second vlog in a row because I wasn't going to actually film a vlog today. But my mom, dad, and sister are all out of the house, so it's just me, and I'm hungry, and I need to eat lunch. And I figured that you would probably want to watch me make a mess while I tried to make lunch. Unless I just decide to make a sandwich, which would be very boring to watch, and then it'll be like a really, really short, boring video. But I actually got like dressed, so I look presentable-ish, which is cool. I'm in a good mood. I just wrapped up a D&D session that I was DMing, and it was a lot of fun. I have a great group, just an awesome group of awesome people. Someone ate a rock. D&D is chaos, and chaos in D&D is fun. Well, I don't know what to eat, but I'm gonna try and figure that out. It's lunchtime, yeah, it's lunchtime. What should I eat? I know what I want to eat. But first I have to make sure that we have enough of these. I want a quesadilla. That'd be fun, right? Like I would actually be cooking and it'd be yummy. And I don't know if we have enough wraps though, because we also use these for tacos. So I don't want to like use them up because then we couldn't have tacos. So usually everyone gets 2 tacos, so we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, there's just enough for everyone to have tacos. Not a quesadilla then. I want something with melted cheese, so maybe I'll make like ham and cheese toast. If there was sugar in it, it would be cake. Today is, I guess, sort of part 2 of my, oh wait, there's 3 pieces. I already threw the bag away. I thought there were 2. I guess I'm eating a lot. So in a way, today is sort of like part 2 of my little get ready for August with me thing, because it's still July and I'm trying to get ready for August. I did not get everything done in my last video, which I will link up above. I got a lot done, but not enough. However, once again, I have a bunch of stuff that's going on today. That sounded like a fart. It wasn't though, it was the bag. But like today I spent 3 hours doing the D&D thing, which was a blast, but did take up a lot of my time. And then at 2, I have an event that my friends and we're gonna be playing video games. So maybe I'll put this lower so it doesn't burn. Nope, never mind. Just please don't burn. Right now it's 12, a little after 12, it's almost 12:30. Oh, it's 12:40. It's 12:40. So, okay. I have an hour and 20 minutes till that happens. And I have a ton of stuff that I have to get done today. So that's a little bit, oh, I just pressed a button on the, it's probably fine. You know, it's probably fine. I'm gonna grab my to-do list. Okay, so I was supposed to film a Cooking with Ash video today. I'll link the playlist up above. It currently only has 1 thing in it, but I wanna do 1 a month. However, I'm gonna move that to another day because I don't have the food and like I don't have the time. And my sister wants to be part of it. There's so much, guys. Okay, so some of this stuff should be fairly easy. I have to edit and prep to post the vlog that I filmed. That's going out today. So I'm gonna go do that now while this is doing things, and then I'll come back when it's done and we can continue planning. sorry for the bad light quality. Oh, it's about to get so much worse. So I ate lunch. This is terrible. And filmed not filmed, turning off all the air things in the house so I can set up for filming. Wow, it's just darkness. Okay, we're gonna turn on the light. So that's still really bad. See, this is why I'm not a spontaneous vlogger. I like plan things, and that's with a reason, because if I don't plan them, then it ends up looking like this. Yeah, so basically I don't like that angle. My friends and I are playing Among Us in approximately 30 minutes. In that time, I intend to get something done. What? I don't know! But I watched the video and finished editing it while I ate lunch. Now I'm ready to do things, and then I've got the thing, and then my dad's gonna be coming home, and then I have to feed the rabbits when he gets home, and there's just all this stuff going on. So how am I supposed to get everything done? Okay. So I'm thinking I need to film vlogs. So maybe I will clean up this mess over here on my desk. You can't see my desk, but I'll change the angle, so that's not the case soon. This is the desk in question. This is the sweater that I showed you guys in the last video. I did end up buying it. I love it. It's so cute. I just need like a reason to wear it, you know? The rest of the clothes is being washed, but this didn't seem like it would survive being washed. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Basically, tidy up the room a little bit, set it up to film so that when my sister gets back, I can film these reels with her. And then I'll be all done, and everything that I have to do will be done. I'll be all ready for August. No, that's a lie, because there's so many more things that I have to do before that. But like, as many as possible will be done. A lot of them will be done. Most of what I have to do before August will be done. And I can get some of it done tomorrow, which is the actual last day. It's days like these that make me feel like when I move out, I'll be okay. You know, like when everyone's around, oh, that's folded terribly. When everyone's around and I think about like moving out, it's like a terrifying idea, and I don't feel like I could make it. I don't feel like I could be an adult. But then when these days happen and it's just me in the house, I'm not like super lonely. I'm just working on stuff and I'm talking to you. You know, I think that having vlogging will make living alone easier because it doesn't feel like I'm living alone. It feels like I'm chatting with someone. I think that, you know, I'm a bit more resourceful and I can do things that I don't think I could do. Like I baked bread. I'll link the video above. It's one of my favorites. Like I actually baked bread, and today I made myself lunch, and it was yummy and simple. And then I edited a video and I hung out with friends, and later I'm gonna hang out with friends some more. And I'm just like, I could do this, you know? Sure, work would be part of it that I would have to think about as an adult. And like, I can't say whether I could handle that well or not. But I think that if I had to, I could just grit my teeth and get through it. The dream would be to be a comic book writer. So then I wouldn't have to have like a normal 9-to-5 if I was a successful comic book writer. Or maybe I could work like part-time and also be a comic book writer. So I definitely don't want like a normal 9-to-5 job. But who does? You know, I'm still at an age where I feel like if I set myself up right, I could avoid one. But if I had to have one, it's not like it would ruin my life or something, I think. It is days like these that make me feel like I could be an adult. Technically, I am an adult. I'm 18. I'm gonna be 19. I'm an adult. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't feel like an adult, but then other times I do. Like most days I don't feel like an adult, but then on days like today, I do feel sort of like an adult. I feel like I could do it. I could be an adult and get things done and be productive. And the dream, the absolute dream, would be that I was a comic book writer and I supplemented that income with YouTube. The chances of that happening are slim, I know, but not impossible. In theory, it could happen. In theory, I could be a comic book writer who supplemented their income with YouTube. So that is my current goal. Fit in there. Thank you. Thank you, pants. See, sometimes when your laundry isn't fitting, you just have to yell at it. But like me wanting to be a YouTuber as more than just a hobby is why you watching these videos, you clicking on a link in the next one, even if you don't watch it, just clicking on it to tell YouTube, oh, they like these. You know, liking my videos, commenting, subscribing. Subscribing means the world. Because I really do love making these, and I love filming them, I love editing them. I love making the thumbnails. I love writing well, I don't really love writing the descriptions. That's the one part that I'm always like, what do I put here? But you know, I love pretty much every single part of the process. I even love coming up with the content ideas and putting them in a schedule. my game's probably about to start with my friends, so I should probably go do that. And I'll see you guys soon or not. My mom's renting a cabin for the next week, so I'm gonna have a cabin vlog, which is gonna be cool. I feel like that'll be some fun content. Usually I don't have beautiful things in my content, so I'm excited to actually have some like nice scenery, you know? I will see you later or not, or who knows, and stuff. Bye. It's now August, and this seemed like a great place to sort of film the recap for this vlog, since it's been all about, you know, getting ready for August. I want coffee before I want breakfast. Is that bad? Anyway, I wanted to start sort of a new tradition. I was watching an Alexis Eldridge, hope I'm pronouncing her name right, vlog yesterday, and every month she does these plan with me's. She sort of set goals and did a little recap of the month, and I wanted to do something like that too. You know, like I feel like that's a good idea. It makes you grateful for the last month when maybe you're not thinking about otherwise. I'm not gonna write mine down because I'm gonna watch this vlog one day and that's how I'll remember. So I thought I would say 5 things that were the highlights of July and 5 things that I want to accomplish in August. And I will probably write the ones that I want to accomplish down later. So the first highlight of July was going to the mall with my mom, sister, and grandmother. We spent like almost all day there because we went to a restaurant afterwards, which I'm sort of counting as part of that. And it was just a lot of fun. And I would like to start doing things like that more often, including going to places and trying on clothes, because that changed the way that I view clothes shopping. Like I've only ever really shopped online for clothes in the past. I just didn't really see the need to go and try things on because they would just come to me, I would try it on, and I would send it back if it didn't work. This was so much better. It was so much better, and it was so fun. So I'm gonna try and shop in person more. Next highlight, playing video games with my friends. Maybe it shouldn't be a highlight, but my friends are virtual. They are online friends. So we don't usually do activities together, we usually just talk. And I love talking with them. But this was the first time that like I'd ever played video games with a large group of them, and it was so fun. We're gonna start doing it twice a month. Gather everyone up, figure out all the time zone differences, all that stuff, and do it. And it was just really, really fun, and I got to hang out with them, and that was cool. Where was I? Oh yeah. The third highlight of July would be hitting 50 subscribers. That was amazing. I can't believe that. I know it's a very small amount, but it feels like a milestone. The fourth highlight would be going on trail rides. I take horseback riding lessons, and we've started going on trail rides instead of just like riding around in the ring, and it's really pretty and it's really fun, and I've been really enjoying that, especially when it's not too hot out. Last but certainly not least is my 60 days challenge, which I can link to above, but this isn't like a plug intentionally. This is just, I feel like doing it has really changed the way that I view writing, and it's taught me about the writing that I love to do, and it's really helped me grow as a writer, I feel like. And I just think it was a good experience, and I'm going to continue doing it this month. So that would be my 5th highlight. Things I want to accomplish in August. Work more on my comic, for sure. I did not get anything done this month. I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. In August, I actually plan to do a lot more with it, and hopefully you'll see that on the channel in continuing this series up above. And I just think that that'll be good for me to continue working on it, because I always get sort of down when I don't work on it enough, because I really want to do something with it soon. And the less that I work on it, the further out those goals become. So I'm going to try and work on that more. I want to try and dress better. This just doesn't make me feel very glamorous. It doesn't really make me feel super confident. And when I do dress nice, I can just notice the effect it has on my confidence so much. So I'm going to try and dress better in day-to-day, even, and especially in videos, you know, even if I'm getting dressed up for a video. That's how I justify getting dressed up. Then I think that that will really help me feel more confident, and it'll just be cool. You know, I love clothes. I just never feel like I should be wearing them because I'm always worried I'm gonna ruin them, and I have them, so I should wear them. Okay, that's 2 things. 3, take better care of my skin. I'm pretty mean to it. I don't really take care of it or do anything for it, and hopefully it doesn't show up too much on camera, but in person it's pretty blotchy and red all on my nose, and I don't know, it's just, I could be a lot better to it. So that's my 3rd thing. I'm gonna take better care of my skin. I need 2 more. Oh, I know. 4, I'm going to do something with people in real life. As I mentioned, my friends are virtual. love them. I'm not complaining that those are my friends. I wish they lived closer. I just, I feel like supplementing the social life that I have and that I really appreciate and that I love with people that I could actually reach out and give a hug to, would be good and cool. And I also think that it would just help me push myself out of my comfort zone. I'm pretty shy in real life. I don't really like talking in large groups. I don't think of myself as a shy person, but then whenever I'm in a social situation, my voice just drops to an inaudible level. So I think that maybe trying to go out and do things would help with that a little bit, hopefully. I'm not gonna push myself crazy though, just one activity with a group of people somewhere. And fifth, Cece, what should the fifth one be?
Don't work anymore and hang out with only me.
Something tells me that wouldn't really work. 5 is actually stick to my schedule. I always write myself up these elaborate schedules every month, and they have really helped me. I'm naturally a pretty forgetful person, so these really help me, but I never really stick to them. I was like, well, I don't want to do it, and I just put it off and put it off and put it off. And then at the end of the month, I'm super stressed out, and I need to have 2 videos about getting ready for August because I put everything off that I had to do. So now I'm actually going to get the stuff done when it says I should get it done. And that way I'll never be overwhelmed because I'll be getting it all done in small increments. I set myself up for success and then I just throw the plans right out the window. I'm not going to do that this month. And not this month. I'm actually going to do the plans that I draw up for myself. I conveniently left read a book off my list. Convenient, huh? I just don't have space for it. I would love to read a book every month. That would be great. Especially as a writer, I think it's important to read things. But I just, can't find books that I like. I don't know. I have looked far and wide, high and low. I just can't find any. I know they are out there. I know there are great writers. I just can't find novels or series, classically written books that I like anymore. And I think it's because I'm caught in this weird limbo of liking young adult novels a lot still, but finding them annoyingly young adult novel-y. So it's like, well, I like this, but I also hate it. What do I do? I still love comic books, but I only really get them twice a year. I watch a lot of TV shows now. I had stopped for a while because I thought there were no shows out there, similarly to how I felt that there were no novels out there, and now I've rediscovered a love of television shows, animated and non-animated, and I watch a ton of them. So I think that sort of makes up for my lack of reading classic books, because in my mind, absorbing the medium that you want to work in, I feel is very important, and that's why I try and read a lot of comic books, and I love comic books, so it works out. I also just think that absorbing stories as a writer is super important. So if I'm not reading a novel, but I am reading comic books and I'm watching a lot of TV shows and I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons and, things like that, I feel like that sort of counts too, and they count the same amount in my mind. I would love to find novels again though, because I love them. I just can't seem to find one that I like as much as I used to like them. I just don't have time. I could find time, I'm sure, but whenever I have free time, I want to hang out with my sister and not sit alone reading a book. And a comic book, I can sit down and I can read it in its entirety in an hour. A novel, it will take me a month to get through the whole thing. Dedicating that amount of time to something that I don't even know if I'm gonna like is hard. All my comic books at this point are continuations of series that I already know that I love. Although I do want some new ones because I finished up a lot of the series last Christmas. So I need new ideas. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Those are my 5 things that I loved about July, 5 things that I want to do in August, and maybe a book will get on there for September because it'll be chilly and I'll be wearing sweaters. Well, no, I won't be wearing sweaters in September. I keep wanting September to be peak fall. I just really want peak fall to be here. When it's sort of chilly and you can wear sweaters. I also think I'm going to put exercising on September's to-do list because it's going to be cooling down. It's going to be walking that line between summer and fall, hopefully. So it should be not so cold that I have to be jogging in a sweater, but cool enough that I wouldn't be drenched with sweat by the time I got home. I'm waiting for it to cool down a little bit before I start the jogging journey. But once that does happen, I will actually embark on a jogging journey. It's on my little to-do list. But yeah, like I said before I started rambling, I'm gonna stop rambling. Unofficial August goal, hit 100 subscribers. So every I have a very small channel, but we're steadily growing, and I would love if you would join our little writing, vlogging, everything community. And I will see you in the next one. I need a slogan for when I side off these videos. Bye!